In today's fast-moving retail landscape, traditional business models are no longer enough. Consumer expectations are evolving. E-commerce giants and digital native startups have reshaped the playing field. And technology, once a back-end enabler, has become a frontline differentiator. Many legacy retailers are struggling to keep up. But one company is quietly leading a transformation that could redefine the entire industry. The Schwarz Group, best known for its retail chains Lidl and Kaufland, is no longer just a grocery powerhouse. It's turning into something much more, a platform-based ecosystem orchestrator. In this video, we will unpack the Schwarz Group's transformation journey using the Ecosystem Strategy Map. You will see how the company has moved from being a traditional retail company in the consumption life area to playing, orchestrating and enabling roles across work, living and more. We will break down what it means and what lessons it offers for any business looking to stay relevant in the ecosystem era. Hello, I'm Julian Cavol, founder of Ecosystemizer, where we help companies navigate business ecosystems with ease. So let's start with the video. Let's begin with the big picture. For decades, retail success was driven by operational efficiency, low prices and optimized logistics. That model made companies like Lidl and Kaufland dominant forces in Europe, becoming the fourth biggest retail company on the globe. With thousands of stores and billions in revenue, the Schwarz Group built a retail empire. But the rules have changed. Today's consumers want more than cheap groceries. They expect seamless digital experiences, data privacy, climate responsibility, and services that fit every aspect of their lives. In other words, they don't just want products. They want ecosystems that provide real value across the spectrum of daily life. Recognizing this shift, the Schwarz Group asked a bold question. What if grocery retail could be more than just a channel? What if it could be the gateway to a broader integrated ecosystem of services? The answer came in the form of bold strategic moves. First one is Stackit. Originally developed as an internal cloud solution for Lidl and Kaufland, Stackit evolved into a commercial cloud platform offering infrastructure services to other businesses. In a world dominated by US-based hyperscalers, Stackit positions the Schwarz Group as a European alternative addressing growing concerns over data sovereignty and compliance with local regulations. This move placed Schwarz in the work-life area not as a retailer but as a digital infrastructure enabler. Second one is PreZero. At a time when sustainability has become a business imperative, the Schwarz Group didn't settle for CSR campaigns. It built an environmental division focused on waste management, recycling and the circular economy. Not only does PreZero help Schwarz close resource loops within its own operations, it also services municipalities and B2B clients, positioning the company as a realizer and enabler in the living life area. This isn't about compliance, it's about long-term ecosystem relevance. And third but not least, other strategic technology partnerships. To amplify its capabilities, Schwarz partnered with tech leaders like AWS, Nvidia and MongoDB, bringing AI, advanced analytics and scalable infrastructure into its ecosystem. These aren't just back-end improvements. They create the foundation for smarter retail operations, dynamic pricing, intelligent logistics and customer-centric experiences, all essential pieces of a modern business ecosystem. Let's map these moves using the Ecosystem Strategy Map. Orchestrator and realizer in consumption. Lidl and Kaufland remain core to Schwarz identity. With their private labels and massive store networks, they dominate in the consumption life area. Enabler in work. Through Stackit and Schwarz Digits, the group enters the B2B digital infrastructure space, enabling other companies to build on their cloud. Realizer and enabler in living. PreZero delivers real value to communities, businesses and the planet. At least that's the ambition. It's a foundational piece of a resilient ecosystem aligned with future environmental and social needs. Orchestrator role across the system by integrating these offerings and aligning them with broader social trends. Schwarz doesn't just operate in silos. It orchestrates a connected value system where each part strengthens the others. So what does this transformation actually mean? First, it signals a strategic identity shift. The Schwarz Group isn't simply diversifying into tech and sustainability. It's redefining the role of retail from a point of sale to a platform for multi-dimensional value creation. Second, it reveals a maturity model that many traditional companies can learn from. Start with a strong core, in Schwarz's case, retail operations, then build adjacent capabilities that serve broader needs, and then, third, integrate those capabilities into a cohesive ecosystem. Use partnerships to accelerate learning and scale. Play different roles, realizer, enabler, and orchestrator, depending on where you create the most value. The Schwarz Group shows us that retail is not a stagnant industry, it's evolving. And those who treat it not just as a product pipeline, but as a platform for ecosystem business will shape the future of commerce, technology, and sustainability. So what are the key takeaways? Retail scale as a foundation. Lidl and Kaufland provide reach, data, and customer access. Technology is not optional. Stackit and Schwarz Digits show how internal tools can become external platforms. Sustainability is strategic. PreZero proves that circular economy services are not side projects. They are business drivers. Ecosystem thinking drives relevance. The more life areas you smartly connect, the more resilient your business can become. Map your strategy. Use the Ecosystem Strategy Map to identify where you are today and where you can expand your role tomorrow. If you're building the future of your business, stop thinking in silos. Start thinking in ecosystems. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumb up. Subscribe and share it to start a discussion on business ecosystems. And see you in the next video, and keep innovating.